have 15% left of my battery, but by the looks of things, I do have to walk through the woods. So just to try to get a, I guess a little bit of a visual of this place. Let's start by going over here. I'll just hold the camera like this while I walk, okay? We'll check it out until the camera dies. What is this? Branches, private property. Garden set endroits propres. Oh yeah? Well, you can see over there, up top, you can see that is the youth detention center, Cite de Prairies. And I guess my best bet is to just walk through this shit. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, oh, there's water everywhere. Oh gosh, I don't like mice or anything, so I hope I don't see nothing like that, but what's going on back here. So, all right. Oh gosh, I'm gonna find a body back here. Let's see. Okay, so that's the. Ooh, let's check this out. Oh my God. Okay, okay. Let's see what's going on over here. Wow. So this is. So those are the houses. And we're gonna. That's the bus. Remember the bus? Remember the wall? There's the wall. There's the bus loop over there. And there is Cite de Prairies. But what I want to do, I want to check over here a little bit. So this is all the back. Somebody mows this and takes care of it. For what? Who's paying? Who's paying to get this grass cut? Yeah, let's check this out. So, it's definitely a child's prison. What I want to know is, what do these kids come here for? Okay, so over there is that maintenance area. Do you remember that area? Okay, so as you can see, this is one old fence. Goes way down. All this property for what? Like, this is massive, man. This is only on the side. It's huge. How many kids does this place hold? Okay, so this looks like something that's a little bit normal. So the children do not use this. No way. Children do not use it. You see the cabana over there? It's not secure. So that means this is for the staff. Okay, let's keep going. But of course, you see how old that fence is. It might have been used for the children once upon a time. Wow. This is all for kids, man. This is all for children. This is the second child's prison that I've seen in the last week here in Montreal, Quebec. So up there would be what? Here's still Yeah, no, there's no way. I don't think this is for the kids. I don't think so. So all back there is that wall that we saw. Remember that wall for the bus? I parked over there. There's houses back there. And so they don't want this bus loop seeing these people, this prison. Look, it really does look like a provincial adult prison. Okay, now we're getting to the nasty. This is where the children play. Okay, now this holds children, to my knowledge, ages 13 to 17. Unlike Cartier, which holds children as young as 6, which, wow, okay, so yeah, we're definitely, wow, we're right. Yeah, yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go. You see all this? Yeah. Wow. Wow. There's even older over there. Oh, that's really ugly. I'd have to walk all the way around. And my battery, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back on Sunday or Saturday in the afternoon when they let the kids come out. Look at the cameras up there. What is this, man? This is crazy. So those fenced areas right here, you see 2 of them? I would imagine those are the living units up top. Yeah, because you see those windows, you can't break those windows. There doesn't even need to be bars on them because, well, the ones up top seem to open, but you see not very much. So that's their air. I think they get an hour a day out in fresh air if they're like the adults. So there's a garden going on back here. We'll find out more about the garden, who gets to eat that vegetables. And let's keep going here because battery got, I don't know what the battery has, but we'll just keep going. There you go. It's an ugly one. These kids are really, really locked up tight, man. You want to know what the most devastating thing is? Is that most of these children, they come from abusive situations. So the youth protection is supposed to save them from the abuse that they had at home. And no, okay, so I can tell that the bottom windows, no, there's supplies in the windows. So yeah, all I can see is wow, what is that? Anyways, so the Quebec Youth Protection is supposed to save them and protect them and take them into their custody. And this is how they start out. A lot of them, the majority of these kids, they don't just break a crime and come here. No, a lot of these kids are placed in here for, if it's the same as the system as it was when I was a kid, then there's somebody, I can hear somebody talking. I don't know if they have spotted me or what, but it's a possibility. Look at this. I'll just get you as much as I can. Yeah, they might have heard me talking. It's very quiet out here. Look at the ball. An old ball in the corner. So sad. Wow, what do we got here? I better keep my voice very, very low. Is that where you guys play? Wow. say? There's that wall. Keeping the public out. Okay, so these are the two fenced-in areas that we saw. Oh no, okay, so the same type of thing must be happening on the other side too. Looks like they just paved the pavement. Wow, this is crazy. My battery's still going good. I'm trying to be quicker here. This fence. Wow. There's another. See the ball. So there's 3 of these type of yards, and what is this building? I don't know. There's a ball there too. There's a ball there too. Keep walking. We just walked around there. We'll keep walking. It's horrifying. This place is huge. Okay, let's try to get some more before my phone dies. This is just pure ugly. There's no bars on these windows, so it's obviously not accessible to the children. I can't believe they let me walk around this long. Wow. Wouldn't be so bad if they had a little program. Look here, so this is where we're at so far. Just in case my camera dies, we're going to see what's waiting for us around this corner. So there's all that wall. Oh, there's more shit. Oh, I thought I could get through, but I can't. So this is stopping me from this side. Alright. Oh, that's where I was parked. And the people came. Oh, so this is where the kids... Okay, that's where that a social worker, or whatever the hell it is, screw, came and talked to me. I was parked there on the other side of the fence. So now we just got to see what was waiting. This is in the back of the place I filmed the first time. Alright, we're out of here. Bye. I'll keep filming until it dies. Get your fill, guys. Get your fill. Wow. Wow. I hope they don't see me again. Wow, eh? Wow. So that's where the kids play, is those 3 yards, and then we saw the ones in front Yeah, wow. I'll come back on Saturday. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to consider this as being extremely lucky. So over there was that I think it might be the Screws playground, because it looks a little bit too normal for this is where they put the children. They don't put the children over there to play unless they need to put on a public show. Then of course the public cannot see this, because who treats children like this in Canada? You know what the worst thing about this place is? I'm going to tell you, because I was raised in them. I was never in a place like this, and I was never in a place like Cartier. But I was in a couple of real nut job places as a kid. And the real bad thing about all of this production is that there is no help for the children. When I was a kid, just after I left the system, there was a fire in one of the places in a maximum detention facility, Le Village in Saint Jerome. And I had just left the system. And but I guess something happened and a fire happened. And 2 of the girls died in that fire. 2 of those teens died. And nobody got any therapy for that at all. Nobody got any therapy. And that's the problem with all of this, is there's no therapy. These kids are put in a classroom. I mean, I know tons of people that were here as a kid. Tons of them. It's just that I'm finally back in Quebec, and we're in a potential class action lawsuit against these guys because that Granby girl died last year, 7-year-old, and she had a big youth protection file. Wow, sorry, I'm just looking at the windows and just thinking, wow. I don't remember what it was like being a kid in these places, because I was raised in similar places. This is hardcore. This one's hardcore. But I was in a few maximum. This one's just very old is what it is, and it's such a big production, and it's set up exactly like a prison. But I don't think that I would be allowed to walk around the way I have here in a provincial prison. And when I'm on that lawsuit, I guess I'll find out. But usually, for the most part, they're just allowed to treat the children like this. So this is all behind where that screw came out and asked me what I was doing and blah, 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 and earlier. So this is all what's happening in the back. You saw that these kids don't even touch grass, because over there, that's not theirs. But they have to have it. They have to have it for the public. They have to show that the children get to see some grass. Just in case anybody dies, just in case an emergency happens and a little bit of attention is brought on this place. This place is so old that nobody even questions what the hell it is. They're all just living all around it. The one guy I spoke to, he did seem to know that it was a child's prison. He looked like the kind that would have come here, but looks can be deceiving, eh? All right, so there you go, man. That's the back of Cite de Prairies. Now, keeping in mind that children prisons are illegal in Canada, but youth offenders, I'm gonna look into that, because this is the whole system in Quebec. Youth protection and youth offenders are sent to the same places. Yeah, they're sent to the same places. I'll just